Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Falafel React. Thank you so much for being here on this channel. We react to gorlworld content, and I am here to do another Foodie Beauty reaction to her latest live stream, which happened today. She live streamed today. She live streamed her crash out today, and I will be reacting to it today. Now, shout out to Barbecue Chillin' because it was like a 3-hour live stream of her heavy breathing, and her nose was plugged, so she was like, "You guys." I mean, it was way worse than that. We'll listen, we'll hear, okay? And I wanted to do like a funny intro, and I'm like, I can't even do that. Because like, how's it funny? Like, it aggravates my ear to listen to that. So thank God. Thank you, Barbecue Chillin'. Shout out to you, one of the greats in our community. The work that you do is so underrated. Well, is it underrated? No, I think people love barbecue chicken, okay? But like, we can love Barbecue Chillin' more for the good deeds that they do, because I don't even know how I would do it sometimes without them. So thank you so much. Please go always, like, whenever I react from like a clipped video, I encourage people to go click on the video, give it a view, engage with it, comment, thumbs up, just so that we can show our thanks to Barbecue Chillin', so that they can continue doing that content and that service for the entire community, for the world, for planet Earth. So, oh my God, the summary of what happened. I didn't watch it. I just like clicked in just to kind of see like what was going on, and she's crashing out because you guys, I bet you the second wife is on the scene, because 1 second Chantal's like, Western world, I can't wait to get back. She gets back, titties out, tube top on, blazing it on camera, drinking, eating bacon, it's all types of scenery. And then she's like, I just want to wear a hijab. Girl, no, we saw the day before on the same live stream when you were like, if I want to attract him, like, having my hair out wouldn't attract him. Wearing a hijab would attract Salah. I thought you guys were happily divorced. I thought that it was the healthiest, best divorce ever. Oh, it wasn't? Oh, no one could have guessed. No one could have guessed. No one could have guessed. So here we are. Here is where we're at. So we're pretty much just gonna tune in for the crash out. Okay, let me just fix this for you guys. Oh my God, I'm like Chantal. I'm like fixing things after I start recording. Okay.
I always run over that.
She's that respectable girl.
Keep the belly on. Stop the dog. Stop the dog. Keep the belly on. Dog.
Wow.
Dog. Wow.
Hey guys. Sorry, I had to take my
Do you guys hear how terrible she sounds?
medicine.
This is after her dumpster diving. I mean, mind you, she has been live streaming so much. Hours and hours and hours. Like, it's her whole damn life. Well, I guess it actually is. So
I don't want to go on camera right now, so it's just harder than I thought, like, breaking up, you know?
it's harder than I thought. Breaking up. I thought it was the best, most amazing divorce. I thought you guys were like literally like on top of each other. This is how you guys were acting. Like when you got into a divorce, you were like this, like all over each other. We're just more affectionate than we have ever been. And now you're crying? Because you're jealous because there's a new girl. Haifa is officially on the scene, you guys.
I just, like, sometimes feel like I can't handle the loneliness. Like, I know I have to, like, make my own life now, and I don't fucking feel like it.
No. Honesty. Okay, we are getting honesty. We are getting transparency. We are getting the objective truth. She's being real. Her issue right now is that she just doesn't feel like adulting. Thus, the temper tantrum. Wow. You know what? I'm sure a lot of us as adults, there are things we just don't feel like doing. We don't feel like doing, and we still do it. And she's throwing a temper tantrum because she doesn't feel like, I just don't feel like adulting and rebuilding my life. Well, bitch, you have to, because you gave away your cats for this man. You gave away your house. You gave away everything. You obliterated everything in your life for a man because you have no self-esteem and people don't like you unless you give them money. Because there's nothing likable about you, because you're a narcissist, you're a terrible person, you exploit children, and you abuse animals. So you destroyed your life, and you're gonna have to rebuild it one way or another. Are you actually going to? No. You're gonna be back in Syria by the end of the week.
I don't feel like doing anything, laying and crying, and I know I try to remind myself that I wasn't happy there either, but I didn't feel lonely.
You are not happy in anything because you are not happy with yourself, because you know that you have failed in your life, because you thought that being lazy and not working hard, okay, not doing the work that it takes to be done to fix all of your childhood traumas, everything that went on between your mom and your household, all of that. I think all of that is real and valid. But you decided to do no work because you're a narcissist and you're lazy. And you thought you could coast long enough on this. You thought you could coast just satisfying your every animalistic desire constantly, always going for like stimulants, for just like the hit. You just want like the serotonin, not the serotonin, the dopamine hit constantly. You thought that that would last you longer than it has. And you're getting to an age where things are crumbling around you in the same way that your physical body is. So I don't know what to say other than this is on you. And crying about it online is not action. It's not going to change anything for you.
You know, it's just like I make coffee alone, I cook alone. It's just like
Well, yeah, but that's like a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Sometimes even when you have a partner in the house, you still do things alone. Like, because like maybe they're not awake or maybe they're already awake. Like sometimes I get up, I'm the only person making coffee. So like, do I cry about it? No. I just keep it pushing.
there's no joy. It's more comfortable here, yeah, but it's so fucking boring. It's not even
Yeah, it's boring because you, Chantal, you yourself are boring. Because you have no hobbies, no friends, no family, no interests, no greater purpose in life. You are not introspective. You don't live for anything outside of your dopamine hits. You have like no found family. You've not worked on developing that. If your own family is like something that you've given up on, you live an empty, vacuous, pathetic, sad life, and you crying about it is not going to undo all of that. You have to actually do things to get you out of this.
I just feel like I don't give a shit about anything. I wanted to be alone, yes, I did. But now that I am, it's like I'm never happy. No, we hardly
No, that's the truth. That is the truth, that you're never happy. But again, you have already tried this. Like, you've tried going to different countries, running away, going to all types of places, and it's not worked. So if we keep trying the same thing and it's not working, doesn't that tell you that that is not the way to go? Try something else. I can see clear as day that your problem is you. It's you on the inside, and you can't escape you on the inside no matter where you go, no matter who you bring into your life, no matter what man you meet online and move in with. You can never leave you. So unless you're happy with you, your life will be a terrible mess that it is.
talk. It's like the one person, like, I want to be there for me is not. He's just become so
Because you're divorced.
cold and uncaring.
Excuse me? Yeah, you're divorced. If you had found another man and moved on, you would not be like this at all, because you would have like your next like person that you would have latched onto. He left you. Excuse me. Girl, he left you. He's done with you. He's over you. And now you're getting me sick. I'm sneezing.
No, we're done. I don't even feel like working on myself, April. I don't feel like it.
What is with these girls? And like, okay, if you don't feel like, okay, then don't do it. If you don't feel like working on yourself, then don't do it. Then just don't complain. Then just don't, like, I don't want to hear you bitch and complain about how terrible this or that is. And in the same breath of complaining, I don't want to do anything about it. Okay, then sit with it. Then sit with it. Then sit with it. Because if you're not willing to do the work, that's it. Like that. But that is how she functions. She doesn't want to work and hustle on YouTube, on her channel, and make better content to get more money. She wants to sit online and cry about it, and she wants you to bankroll it for her. So this is on par with her as it is.
I don't know what to do with myself. I can't even go out because I don't understand the bus system here.
She's crying because she doesn't understand the bus system. Girl, shut the hell up, okay? I was 10 years old on my own in New York City, taking all the trains just to get from home to school. I had to take the buses, the ferry, the trains, and walk. On my own. On my own. 10 years old. My brain could figure it out. Okay, was I a prodigy? No. I was a brat. Actually, I wasn't a brat. On my own. Figure it out. You are an adult.
I'm sick for God knows how long.
You're getting me sick.
It's not my fault either because he always gives me mixed signals. And then I'm like confused. Like, do I even want that? Like, what do I want? Like, he's so bad that like I took off my hijab and did that live in that weird skirt and stuff like that. But it's like
The tube top was a skirt? Oh, she's feeding me good. I mean, the cost of it is that I'm sick now.
like when you fucking met me, I was like that. Were you just counting on me changing? Like, he didn't even, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's just
He was counting on you changing because that's what you do for men and that's what you were willing to do. You had no boundaries. You have no boundaries. You showcase all too easily your willingness to be whatever the man wants you to be. So if that's what you set him up to believe and to think, you can't blame him for being upset when you stop delivering.
full of crap. I literally fucking hate him right now and I blocked him. And I think that's the only way to like fully move on is to block. It's like
He's already been unblocked. They've already spoken. I'm sure, like, that man. Okay. He wants a Canadian passport. He wants a Canadian passport, and I will stand by that.
time we have a fight, he always blames me. It's like, I'm so fucking sick of that shit.
I mean, he's also an emotionally stunted, immature, stupid idiot. Like, this is not a Salah safe space either. Like, both of y'all are dumb as hell, but in different ways. And you, I think, are dumber and stupider and worse off in all ways.
Like, you're no fucking angel. You hurt me so bad in our relationship. Way more than I ever did to you. Oh, I'm a bit crazy. Oh, I
A
insult
bit? You're the dictionary definition of cuckoo cuckoo.
you because you're a man and that's unacceptable in your culture. Well, you did a lot to me.
Bitch, shut the fuck up about that. It's not unacceptable in Arab culture to criticize a man. It's just usually the whole village is clocking his ass. Stop.
You cheated on me and I forgave you. It's just never gonna work, and it's just hard to realize because
Barbecue chillin' with the factual, actual commentary. Yeah, she came on here. It was never cheating, you guys. Kai Bella's a whore. Baby, your man is the whore.
it's like here I am, back to square one, alone in a fucking apartment. Yeah, Christina.
Love
it's
that
like,
for you.
But Julia's there, you know. So it's like, if I want to find out about her, but maybe I should just let her go.
She still has not named the cat. She still has not had like an agreed upon name for her cat because she's gonna abandon the cat again and go back to Syria. What a piece of shit, honestly.
Like, I wish she was here. I know I have everything I wanted, and I'm still not happy. I don't think he would do anything to Julia, but like, I miss her, and like, how am I gonna find out how she's doing unless I talk to him? Yeah, he did.
Man, this is like typical abuser behavior. They try to hold something on you as an excuse to keep checking in on you. That's what she's doing.
Me because we were fighting so bad at the end because I didn't want to be with his family every fucking day. I just wanted some time alone with him, and he's like, all,
First of all, you're lying and exaggerating. Second of all, he doesn't want to spend time with you because you're boring and you're stupid. Like, what conversation are you able to have? Tell me. What kinds of conversations can you have that don't revolve around food and flatulence? Tell me. Come on live stream and tell me what you're able to talk about that doesn't involve food, flatulence, fake made-up stories from the 9th grade, and lame movies.
hear people, it's, you know, that's how we are. And, you know, I
Oh,
couldn't,
sorry.
like, a lot of the time, people would just come over. Yeah, I should be first. I always put him first. And cool.
And that's on you being immature. There's no such thing as putting your partner first in a relationship. Like, oxygen tank for yourself and then for the other person. Unless you have kids, then I guess I would argue that children come before yourself. But in the absence of kids in a relationship, it's you first and then your partner. Because hopefully your partner is an adult and they can take care of themselves first. But you and Amberlyn have the mindset that your partner has to do everything for you. Like, they have to be unhealthily enmeshed and attached to you. And anything that takes them away from that, whether it be a job, whether it be a child, whether it be a pet, whether it be a family, whether it be a hobby or an interest, you squash. Amberlyn destroyed Beck's hobbies, made sure that Beck didn't have a job, made sure that Beck only had a car that Amberlyn purchased to hold that over their head. That's what you did with Salah. And it was a reckoning for you when you went to Syria because you could not control his family. You could not control the aunties. And you never will. And you never will.
Wait, I was always first. Like, I try to remember that. Like, his family.
Your abusing ways were more effective on him in Kuwait because he was isolated. I reworded that sentence for you.
Thinks I'm so bad for him. Yeah, well, like, do you not know that he cheated on me? Like, he treated me like shit a lot too. Don't you love when—
And here's the thing, if you want to be the stupid, dumbass, pathetic, zero negative self-esteem bitch that forgives him for cheating, that's on you. And you have to stop bringing that up and throwing it in his face. You don't get to forgive him, lie to your audience, cuss out your audience and your beezers for siding with you and hating on him because he cheated on you. You don't get to trash that, and then as soon as you're upset, you bring it up. And then when you're not upset with him, you guys stop talking bad about him. You don't get to have your cake and eat it too. You don't need any more cake. You're pushing 8,000 pounds.
men say that? You're being dramatic. Yeah, I'm trying to express my fucking feelings. Like, it's like they don't want to hear anything about your feelings or emotions that they've put onto you. Yeah, he did a total 180. He's making me feel like shit even across the world, I know. He's a liar because I'm like, did you— One day, I was just feeling like over it and I wanted to get the hell out of there. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it is selfish of me. Like, I let my own insecurity try to justify him having another wife and having children. And then one day he brought up, I swear.
It's not insecurity. It's extreme low self-esteem, low self-worth. Because you have nothing going on in your life. Because you're lazy. You are so lazy and pathetic and stupid because of your own life choices. Your laziness, which by the way is a sin in Islam, the level of laziness that you display. You're always talking about religion and wearing a hijab. How about this? I challenge you to work on one aspect of Islam, and that is your laziness. That is the extreme laziness that you display. Disregard everything else. You know, if you want to drink, do that. If you can't handle like all parts of Islam, okay. Disregard the drinking, how you dress, wearing the hijab, all of that, whatever. And just work on this one and improve that and see how your life will change. Just see how your life will change. You are too lazy to work on yourself, and then you're confronted with the outcome of that, and then you have a tantrum and you're shocked. You're 42. How are you shocked about it at this point?
I'm not crazy. Like, I thought he mentioned some of his family members starting to hate him because he's not having kids. And then I was like, I brought that up the other day. And he's like, I never said that.
I'm sure that's an exaggeration. No one's gonna hate you for not having kids. Certainly not a man. You think in Arab culture they're hating on a man? Especially if he's the only son in the family? Get real. They, I'm sure, did not like her very much because she stinks and she doesn't want to learn anything. And being morbidly obese is looked down upon in Arab culture because overconsumption in that way and a physical manifestation of overconsumption to the point where I'm not saying you're fat or you're obese. I'm saying she's super morbidly obese. People are like, what the fuck? Like, and she like is the stereotype of being morbidly obese. She's lazy. She doesn't like to get up. She likes people to bring her food. She's unclean. She's like heathenly, like, oh, all of those things are judged and critiqued very, very harshly in Arab culture. So I'm sure they were grossed out by you. And I think you not having kids was probably like, if they had a list of all the things about you that they didn't like, I bet you was all the way at the bottom.
No, he never mentioned. He said he just wants to be alone. I felt like Morella, I felt like total shit for being myself. I felt like a disgusting loser. I'm not trying to bash him, Vamp Diva. I'm just trying to speak my mind, you know?
So then I would say that's you're like a gross loser. Like, yeah, you're a disgusting loser. So like you that was your brief moment of clarity. You had a moment where you saw yourself accurately as, you know, as it is. What are you gonna do about it? What have you done about it? What steps are you planning to take? Spoiler alert, 0, nothing, never, ever.
I have no one. I don't want to talk to, like, I've talked to people in my real life about it, but I think he's used
You
to.
burn them. Imagine like having her in your personal life and she keeps running her mouth about the same shit and you're like, stop texting him, block him, fix yourself, fix your life, address the issues that you have. Don't complain anymore unless you fixed it. Like same old shit, day in, day out. You would be burnt out. You would be sick of the shit.
Of being around women who suppress their emotions, like, you know, like not a crying emotional mess and demand.
You're dumb and you're stupid. You have no idea what you're talking about. So now your claim is Arab women suppress their emotions around their men. First of all, you're dumb and you're stupid. You were never immersed in the culture, so shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you're talking about. You at this point, like, this is not even like a stereotype. You're not even perpetuating a negative stereotype. You're just like making up dumb, stupid shit. You are mentally unstable. You are a mess. You are a loser. I'm quoting you. I am in agreement of your analysis of yourself. You have 0 emotional regulation. You are extremely emotionally stunted. Everything is about you, and your immediate dopamine hits and the stimulants. That is majorly emotionally unstable. And yes, in any interpersonal dynamic, you have to audit yourself. You have to make sure, just because I'm angry, I'm not going to punch the wall. Just because I'm really, really, really upset with you, I'm not going to wail and cry like a hog. I'm going to, you know, control myself. Regulating your emotions as a skill is not a bad thing. That's not called suppressing normal emotions. That's called emotional regulation. And not like being abusive. It sounds like he had less tolerance for the abuse from you in Syria, and that's why you started lashing out. I guess rule number 3, right? You're telling on yourself. Or that's rule number 2.
Talking about feelings and, you know, like normal things. I don't think he respected you enough. I don't think so either. And I have to remind myself of that. I should have left when he cheated. I should have fucking left. Because I never got over that. Like, I never trusted him. I don't trust him now. So why am I trying to hold on to something just because it's familiar? You know? And I remember the good times.
I mean, because you have no self-worth. How many more times can I say it, girl?
But it was just a lie. No, he doesn't expect that. I say that. I say, after what happened, you shouldn't expect me to just trust you. I swear on this and that. Wallah, I would never talk to anybody ever again. I don't feel like I deserve better. I don't want anyone. I don't want to go through. How can people keep going through this over and over?
Some of us don't. Some of us maybe go through it once, twice, okay? I had one relationship where the guy was like not, you know, respecting boundaries, being a little bitch, being manipulating. No, never again. Like, you're not gonna like try to manipulate me. We're done. Goodbye. Have the day and the life that you deserve. You will never hear from me again. Take care. So like, not all of us are such a mess where we keep bouncing from one terrible relationship to the next. Some of us have discretion and we are able to discern who to choose.
I feel like it's just like honestly a man thing. I don't think I could ever trust another single man. But he's young. He's like really young. Because like a part of me like wonders like
It's
I
not a man thing, okay? My dad is not like this, okay? My brother is not like this. I have male family members that are not like this. I have male friends that are not like this. Male straight friends that are not like this, that are not insane or crazy or Arab and not Arab, different cultures, different religions, different races. Okay, my husband is not like this. And we met when he was like mid, like we were I had just turned 20, like early 20s. So like this is not all men, okay? She really has me being a men's rights. Men's rights matter, okay? Men's stories matter. Hashtag not all men. But somehow always a man.
was so forgiving about what happened because I didn't want to leave him, but also I wanted to give him another chance. And also I felt like
To be fair to her, it probably does feel like all men are like this because if she's attracting the same type of man, then her data points are skewed.
sympathetic to his situation, being younger and oppressed.
First of all, let's not infantilize this man. This bitch is 31, okay? Grow the fuck up. You're a 31-year-old man oppressed where? You're a man in a patriarchal society. You are the least oppressed. I mean, in the sense, patriarchy, not only does it harm women, it also harms men. So yes, if she's trying to make that as like social political commentary, I agree with her in that sense. But this bitch was he was living his best life in Kuwait, okay? Making good money, having access to whatever he wanted access to. Like, he is not the sad and the oppressed.
Sexuality wise, and like he's human, you know?
Okay, well, if he was oppressed because of his kinks, yeah, we kink shame on this channel. So 100%, that's fine. I'm okay with that level of oppression enforced on him. That is why we need Sharia law. If Sharia law kept his kinks shamed, I'm pro that.
But I need to just forget about him. It's unfortunate that Julia is there. Maybe someday, I don't know. I just have to forget about them because I can't unblock him and even talk to him at all because it's just hard. Yeah, I never thought he would have ever done that to me. Oh, stop living in the past. Well, I like the idea of having a husband, like someone who takes care of you.
Big on that. Big on that. The idea. It's also very much like as soon as you stop looking for someone and you're 100% comfortable not being with someone, that's when someone pops into your life, right?
It cares about you, someone to go through life with, you know, but everything else is just so hard.
But what life, though? Like, what life do you have? Honestly, what is it? Like, when people say, I want to be married because I want to go through life with someone, they are talking about their career. They're talking about travel. They're talking about having kids and starting a family. They're talking about enmeshing both, like, not enmeshing, that implies negativity, but combining families. They're talking about when I go through grief, I want someone to stand by me. When we are celebrating someone, I want to look over and, like, celebrate it with someone that is, like-minded. So what is your life? What is your life? No friends, no hobbies, no interests, no career, no thing like that you're passionate about, that you believe in, nothing that you want to help, no larger cause, no smaller cause. Nothing. No like family structure that you're tied into because you burnt them and they're sick of you. No place. Like, you are not even fixed to a place. And you also don't have the physical ability to live like this exciting, nomadic, adventurous life. So when you say you want a husband to go through life with, and that life is just sitting on the internet oversharing and eating, you have to understand that that is an extremely narrow scope of a life that will not satisfy most human beings. Because human beings are gifted with like advanced thinking skills. We want more than just our basic needs met. We are like cursed with rational thought and the size of our brain. So the basic needs that you need, like food, like eating and shitting up and down hallways, sorry to be crude, but and stimulants, that's where life ends for you. There's nothing beyond that. Most human beings, that is not enough. They want more out of life. They want a rich, dynamic life.
And I know, like, the minute he went to Syria, his freaking family, who judged me so bad,
For context on the next clips, this was in November last year. Oh, okay. So we're doing a little retro. Whenever she comes on, okay, with that sourpuss face and she's just looking away, this is toddler behavior. Actually, I apologize to toddlers everywhere, okay? Because toddlers are not this pathetic. If you have a toddler, my sincerest apologies. I was not coming for them. Like, I apologize. The eye shifting, that activates my fight or flight.
I have a question for you guys, and I want your opinion.
Nope. No. Because you're not going to take the advice. You're not going to take. We already know. We already know what you're going to say. You already know what we're going to say. You're not going to take the advice. You're going to keep it pushing with this loser ass man who needs to be king shamed every single day for the things that he said in those text messages to Kai Bella.
Want something? I have a close friend who asked me advice.
Close friend when? Never. You have a close friend? You have someone that's close to you? You have a friend? Lies. So, like, if you are going to make your whole platform about lying, please lie better. Do better, be better, lie better. Please.
I'm not going to say her name. It's not my new friend. It's somebody who said I could ask.
Okay, I'm coming on. You guys, I'm just asking for a friend, and it's not that one that I mentioned recently. Who is she? I've had her for a while, and we were just kind of curious. Well, she was curious. She told me to ask you. You would be like, bitch, you're lying. And so Chantal, bitch, you're lying.
You guys, my friend.
I hate this smug attitude.
Her boyfriend was taking a shower, and she just so happened to see like his lock screen on his phone, and there was messages from her. You know how like WhatsApp shows you like a preview on the lock screen? She said that there was like a message from a girl with like big boobs and like a pretty girl, but she couldn't see what it said. And whenever she asked him about it, he grabbed his phone and was like secretive about it, and she said, show me what it is and there won't be a problem. And he pretty much told her to F off and wouldn't show her. And then she asked him again later, and he said he deleted the message. So do you guys think that's like sus, or what do you guys think about that?
No. Call her bluff. That's totally normal behavior. Like, yeah, that's no big deal. Okay, that's my feedback. Move on.
If he's gaslighting her, it's not good news. Apparently, like, she said that he said it was like, he had this number for a while.
What a sad, pathetic life where you have to manufacture a fake friend because you don't have friends and you have no one like as a sounding board to ask questions or to talk to. You have to manufacture a fake friend, come online to try to get advice about said fake made up friend about your failing fake marriage to this man who wants the Canadian passport from you and nothing else, who doesn't sleep on you, who doesn't even want to poop on you. And that's like his thing. He likes to poop on girls. He doesn't even want to poop on you. What a sad life that at 40, pushing 40. No, here she was like 40, right? 41. This is what you resort to. You have no friends. You have to make up a friend. You have to put your conflict on this made up friend. Come online. Because you have no one else to talk to. And you have no self-worth.
And it was people from his old work, like customers asking like about stuff, and he has a history of cheating on her. So I was like, wow, I don't know. Let me ask Beezers what they think. So what would you guys do? Like, what do you guys think? Like, what should I tell her? Not good. Why do you say that? Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, if he had nothing to hide.
Her attitude here is so grating. So grating. Like, it's actually irritating. What would you guys?
He wouldn't have hurried and deleted the message, right?
Sad.
I would feel very hurt by it. So you wouldn't believe him, right? That it was just a former coworker messaging him with like big boobs. You would demand to see his phone.
What? We're not allowed to have coworkers that have big boobs? We're banned? What? How is the man supposed to control that? How is the man supposed to control having a hot coworker with big old titties? Okay?
As to see if anything else is in his phone. Yeah, same. Sounds like
Imagine going to your man and being like, I need to know the name and I need the headshot, body shot of every one of your female employees. Oh, this one has big old titties? What?
this is about you. No, I'm just asking advice, like, for my friend. Once a cheater, always a cheater? I think when it comes to men, I think you're right, Lisa. I know for myself, I've cheated in the past, but I was
Yeah, exactly. You're once a cheater, always a giant steaming pile of trash that is irredeemable. Like, you only have to steal from your workplace once to be labeled a thief from your workplace and you get fired. Permanent termination. Permanent termination from this relationship. But you have no self-esteem and no self-worth, Chantal, so you'll take anyone for anything at any point.
a different point in my life. And I said I would never do it again because how it feels to hurt somebody. But I think that men are just different creatures when it comes to that. And I was really sick when I was in bed. I was really sick. I couldn't go anywhere. And this was in Kuwait, and he was like, I'm gonna go see my dad. They invited me for lunch. Sure, no problem. And I didn't trust him fully, right? Because for what happened. So when he got back, I woke up and I was like I had a really bad flu or something. I was so sick. And he's like, I'm hungry. Like, he's dumb. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, wait, didn't you just have lunch at your family's? What did you eat? And then he just like took him a minute. He's like, rice with chicken. Like, he was kind of angry in his answer. And I'm just like, but you want rice and chicken again right now for dinner? And he was like, I didn't eat much. Like, he got really defensive. And then I was like, send me a picture. Like, did you take a picture or anything? Anyway, he sent me a picture of like a mosque near where his family lived.
I mean, if you're
His dad
already
lived.
at the point, if you're already at the point where you have to ask your partner to send you pictures as proof, the relationship has already failed 20,000 steps before that.
Feel right. I don't know how much longer later, like maybe a month later, he fell asleep with his phone open. So I maybe it's wrong to do that, but I didn't trust him, so I checked it. And there was photos of him and this like non-hijabi, like Arab girl at a restaurant. They were at like a table.
Hey, fat. I told this platform from day one that there was a hot Syrian baddie. I said from day one, he wants to be with an Arab girl that doesn't wear hijab. I said from day one that hijab is not what bothers him. That the hijab is like not a sticking point. I said that from day one. He wants a Syrian baddie that understands the culture, speaks his language, will understand the etiquette of interacting with his family. You guys, I fucking called this!
He had his arm around her. And then I freaked out and I shot the phone at him. And I was like, you motherfucker, like just freaking.
And you know she was the baddest bitch. You know she had like the hair, the eyeliner, the Syrian accent, like, body, tea, the outfit. And when these Syrian girls, when they go out, they are getting dressed up. Oh,
out. And he got up. I left the apartment. And I was like, I'm leaving you. You are such a fucking disgusting liar. Haram.
Haram?
He was like making excuses. Like, no, I love you. That was just a friend. It was just a friend I used to work with.
No. That's Haifa. That's Haifa.
I haven't seen her in a while, and I needed to tell you because I knew you would freak out. I'm like, how come you freak out if I have a hair showing, and you go and have
because he doesn't like you, he doesn't respect you, and he just wants the passport from you. But listen, we know the kind of girl that he wants. I've been saying it. How many things have I said as it relates to Salah? That are culturally, religiously informed that have come out to be true as it relates to Salah and Chantal, okay? Chantal, learn. Scooby, can you please tell her? Can you please tell her?
Fucking coffee or whatever the fuck you're doing with a non-hijabi. Oh, well, she's not my wife. She's just a friend. I would never be with a non-hijabi. I would never cheat on you. You can't cheat. It's not Canada. It's Kuwait. We didn't cheat. We just had I knew her he said from university. And I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Educated, college degree Syrian baddie? A college degree Syrian baddie with the hair and the eyes and the makeup and the eyeliner and the language skills. A multilingual baddie?
Lied to me. You told me you deleted any women from your phone after what happened. And I swear on God, I never talked to them.
What do you mean you swear on God like that? Like we're supposed to believe that? Miss Agnostic, Miss Atheist, Miss I'm questioning.
Man, when I was with him. Never. And then he just expects.
Swear on a Nashi. Swear on a Nashi, and then I might believe you.
And then he just now blames me for our relationship unraveling. There's so many things wrong. We could never be together. Yeah, the friend with a woman. Yeah, that was him. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want people to hate him. You know, same thing with that turd. Except Salam wasn't abusive.
I'm enjoying this so much. I'm enjoying this so much.
But he was starting to be more and more in Syria because I feel like he feels like it's a right
Listen,
there.
it's almost like you are getting served the karma of bringing that little girl online and exploiting her Down syndrome for money and then stealing that money. Oh my god.
To treat her, you know. His phone was, again, similar thing. It was on lock, but on the lock screen, I saw a message in Arabic, and it was from a woman. It could have been the same person he had the lunch with. I don't know. I was like, "Who's this?" And he like deleted it before I could even ask him about it. Like
With my tiny titties, it's not working. But you know that girl, body yaddy.
before I could even like try to screenshot and translate. So he was like, "It's nothing." Like he deleted it. He deleted it so that there's no proof. But he would like if it's nothing, you shouldn't delete it. It makes you look more suspicious. That's the person. It wasn't really a low cut shirt. It was just like
Scooby, I'm working. For no reason. He's like barking for no reason.
it was a normal like modest shirt, but like it was tight against her body. And she was hiding her face with her phone, and she had like long hair. And he's like, "Oh, it's a customer. It was a customer because he used to work and like he was like a manager for like customer service at like a store, and he had a lot of contacts. Like when I met him, he had like thousands of contacts. So he's like, "Oh yeah, she's just messaging me." And then I'm confused because one day we're laying in bed and he gets a phone call and he answers it, and it's a woman, and he told her, "Oh, you'll have to call customer service. I don't work there."
Scooby. Okay, you know the phone call is like, أهلا صلاح كيفك؟ أنا هيفا.
Anymore. So it's like he could hide his lies in that fact because he did get calls from people that he used to, because he would get like commission, so he would get them to contact him personally, especially when he was single. You don't give
Okay.
customers till lunch, I know. So that's some things that I went through, and I'm sure
Maybe he follows Rachel's like ideology. Maybe he flirts to get the bag. Some people do that. Maybe he flirts for the bag. Rachel does that. Rachel said it's okay. Rachel said it's normal for burlesque dancers and waitresses and stuff. Maybe he's a burlesque dancer. You don't know what he does. He has thousands of contacts in his phone and he flirts and he takes phone calls at night. What kind of profession does that sound like?
he will hate me even more now for outing that, but I went through those things and I have a right to fucking talk about them. And so
It's just the laha on the weekends. Okay?
because of those things, I was insecure and didn't trust him, and and then he wondered why. Oh, those are the past. Why are you always bringing up the past? Because that was one of the reasons we were breaking up. Like on his side, he thought, "Oh, you don't trust me. It's getting annoying." I wonder why.
I mean, you guys are both losers, so.
I believed him. I just for me to be able to move on and live with him, I believed him that it was just like a former colleague and it was just a friend. But looking back on it, it's like it's not right that I put up with that I excused it, that I let it go.
And you'll do it again. Mark my words, you will do it again.
Because I wanted us to be like a happy family, and it's just hard moving on. And I fucking hate men. Like, I'm such a man hater now. I don't know. I'm like a femcel.
Lie.
Because of this shit. Like, you did this to me. I was nothing but fucking...
No, take ownership. Take responsibility. No one forces you to behave in the way that you are. You're halfway across the world. You're not under the control of anything or anyone. This is on you. Take ownership.
Loyal to you. Oh, I burp and fart like I'm gross. Well, too fucking bad.
Girl, you didn't just burp and fart. You shat all up and down the hallway and you vomited in the sink, and then you used the kitchen ladle, which you returned to the kitchen, to scoop up the excrement after you let it sit out all night. And you pooped on the bed and you slept on it. You were leaking out from your booty hole onto the bed and you slept on it.
And like, desperate for his attention again, because it's so hard. moving into a new life, you know? And I thought that even being with him is something familiar. When I first moved to Kuwait, I was so happy and excited to be with him, you know? And he gets so offended when I call him a cheater. Well, you are one. He doesn't consider it cheating. He feels like as long as it's not in real person. Well, meeting up with somebody behind my back is cheating because why wouldn't you just say something? Oh, because as a married man, you're not supposed to be hanging out with other women.
True.
Period. But if he considers it
Well,
cheating
it depends.
when I go into Pete's chat to say hi to my best friend.
Because you guys are both terrible.
I guess I'm better off being alone. That's why, like, all the time in Syria, like, whenever he would go anywhere without me, I would freak out. And then he would get mad. Yeah, but I can't unmon unless he comes
You never wanted to join him anywhere. He literally would try to force you to join him and you didn't want.
in, Dina. I don't want any man. I don't want any man. Even the guy in Cuba probably only was with me for money and a fucking laptop. Fuck, no way. No, I don't like women
He wasn't with you. He was an employee at the place you were staying at.
either. I'm not into the fish taco, sorry. I don't really want to talk about all of our stuff and secrets. It's just those main things that happened that
Imagine oversharing the most diabolical things. I don't want to share our secrets. Girl, you already have.
I was like, really, you know, do you like he was jealous? Yeah, I did like that. Jealousy. No, I don't want to shit talk him.
Yo, you're fucking toxic. Like this whole, like only immature, smooth-brained individuals want their partner to be like jealous. Bitch, grow the fuck up. That's just called like not healthy, not healthy relationship, not healthy dynamic.
I still love him, but I could never. I see like talking about the bad things. It's like, why did he have to be like that? He ruined our like perfect idea of our relationship, you know? I feel like farting. At least if I'm not with him, I don't have to worry about that.
Be so fucking for real right now. What a disgusting, disgusting loser. I'm quoting you. Individual.
He had his arm around some sharmoot. She is a sharmuta.
Baby, your man is a whore. Your man is the sharmut in this situation, okay? Yo.
I don't care if it's unbecoming of a lady to say that. Fuck you and fuck her. Fuck her. Anyways, I just know his family's probably
He's working on that.
down there thinking, trying to console him for being with a wicked West woman. And him too. Oh my god, what you've been through.
What do you mean? You yourself kept saying that they were so nice to you.
All the farts and sharts. Yeah, what about me? Fuck off. What about me? I had to put up with cheating from your fucking son. Okay? So all of you can shut the fuck up. There, I said it.
Imagine if that was the main topic of conversation amongst your in-laws, how much you poop and fart all over the house. Like that was like their biggest concern with you. I would disappear. I would remove myself from the planet. I would be on a different planet. Like just either like you guys need people to like test out living on Mars? Me? I'll volunteer. I'll go. Put me on that spaceship.
I'm tired of this shit. My family liked him. My family didn't have a problem with him. And they accepted me forgiving him. They never judged, like, you know. They know I'm an adult. They don't interfere like his family does.
Your family doesn't care about you or like you. They're over you. And it sounds like your family's a mess anyways. So like don't compare like your family dynamic to his. And it sounds like his family's like a typical Arab family. They're close. They clock each other. The community is involved. He has a lot of family members. They care about him. They want to spend time with him. They want to feed him. You're the weird one. You and your family dynamic is more of the weird one than him and his.
You can't have a successful marriage when your family is constantly in your fucking business.
Well, a successful marriage requires a marriage certificate. So in the absence of that ever even occurring, you definitely don't have one.
Oh, and he broke the seashell that he made for me, that seashell keychain, because we were fighting so bad. And of course, his whole family knew about the fighting. We started fighting. I was pissed because he said he was going to be gone for 2 days. And then he messaged me and said he's going to be 3 days. And I was freaking out.
Oh, yeah. That happened on live stream. And you threatened to break the entire house. And that was when you said that they were going to, the whole family. That's when you came online. You said that. Perpetuating negative stereotypes about Arabs. That's when I dragged you the fuck across this entire channel.
I wanted to go to Latakia, me and him. I didn't want him to bring. He literally brought 16 people. Oh, well, my cousin is down from Germany and he won't ever get to go. And we do things in groups here because it's safer. It's very dangerous in Latakia. 16 people.
Man, she hates families. She hates family dynamics. She hates having cousins and liking to hang out with your cousins and your aunties and your uncles.
And I would just have to accept that my feelings didn't.
But when I go with my in-laws, my Polish in-laws, there's like 13 of us, okay? That's not an Arab specific thing, okay? There's, especially when they visit from Poland, like there is 10 plus, okay? 15 plus.
Fucking matter. Yeah, I didn't want to say he broke it. He's definitely marrying a cousin. Yep. I find that really weird, marrying a first cousin, but that's
Bitch, shut the fuck up, okay? First of all, cousin marriage comes from like tribes because that's how it was like. That's how you survived. Like you were in a tribe. That's not something unique to Arabs or Muslims. You stupid ass, racist ass, Islamophobic, ignorant, smooth-brained, idiotic, loser, disgusting, pathetic, wasted life of a person, okay? Second of all, it's not common.
how they do things. Bring in the whole tribe, cultural differences, I know, but like, I didn't have enough. No, I mean, I made do with the food. I didn't want to seem ungrateful, but like, and I wanted him to have.
She's such a stupid, ignorant, xenophobic bitch, and she is so willing to be that because her true self is racist, Islamophobic, xenophobic. Bitch, like, it's like you have to be, if you are going to shame people like that are ugly and be nasty and be a mean girl, you have to be hot. If you are going to shit on people that are poor, you have to be rich. Okay, like at least, I'm not saying doing any of that is correct. Obviously, that's terrible and awful, but you have to have something. With what? What do you have that emboldens you to talk shit about another culture, another religion? Like, what do you have? Nothing.
Fun. And like that day that we were supposed to go, I was just like,
She is so happy to pull that out of her back pocket. Like the culture's stupid. It's the women are being oppressed, the men are oppressed. Like it comes in. That's weird. But your life is pathetic, okay? You hate yourself. No one likes you. Your own family doesn't like you. You have nothing going for yourself. You are lazy. You are narcissistic. You are 8,000 pounds. Your organs are failing.
I need to get out of here. I can't go. I can't go. I freaked out. Yeah, he doesn't seem sad at all. I know.
Good for him.
He
Good
did
for
one,
him.
like, a little bit, and then yesterday he told me he's sick again. He had a cold or a flu, and his dad's there and his family. He's been visiting nonstop with people, and that's
Who
pretty
the fuck cares? Why are you trying to police him from across the world? He can do what? He's a free agent. You should go work on your lung health because you'll be sitting down in the car driving, wheezing as you're driving, as you're moving the steering wheel. That's too much energy exertion for you. But you got way bigger problems to fry, way bigger problems to address than how this man is loved and cared for by his family. You are such a hater. You can't stand the thought that someone is loved by their family.
much it. Yeah, if he loved me, he'd accept all about me. And
He
his
didn't love you. What is there to love about you, objectively?
argument to that was like he would criticize me a lot, like your chin hair's growing back, or stuff like a lot of things about my appearance. And he's like, it's called love. Like if I don't care about you, I wouldn't tell you if I smelled or if I had a hair out of place or something. Like he never said I smelled because I was always very careful about that, but
Lies.
he would always be like, well, maybe sometimes I did. I don't know, whatever. He would be
You
like,
always did. You had a radius of stench around you.
you must have children. You must have crotch goblins. You must be a baby factory. Like they have a million kids and they can't even support them hardly. Like I don't understand the appeal of that.
What the fuck did you just say? Because I am about to drag you by your hair fibers. What the fuck did you actually just say? Let me backtrack this.
A baby factory they got to him. That's what I feel like. You must have children. You must have crotch goblins. You must be a baby factory. Like they have a million kids and they can't even support them hardly. Like I don't understand the appeal of that, but whatever.
Syria was in a civil war for 15 years. Their dictator was using chemical warfare against his own people. They were unable to leave, a lot of them. They were trapped. Certain ethnic groups were decimated. They were also experiencing a large amount of xenophobia in places where they were trying to flee as refugees. Bashar al-Assad was taking his own people and doing unimaginable things to them in Sodnaya prison, which was one of the most notorious prisons in the world. There were children in that prison. There were women in that prison. They were mostly civilians in that prison. So if they weren't able to support their families, you trying to paint it as like some kind of welfare situation, like they're popping out kids and benefiting off the system was a brutal, violent, terrible, horrific dictatorship. And you coming online and speaking in this way is why I can confidently and with zero guilt say it is a blessing from God that you are forever unable to have children because you are a vile, disgusting, pathetic loser of a human being.
What about when you farted? Yeah, he would freak out. He's like, I think I own a perfume business, so I can spray when you fart. He would make jokes and make me laugh because he'd be like, if only the Beezers knew that we sold out of Beezer spray using it on spraying your farts. Like, we would always laugh and joke. Like, we had good times.
It's just a joke to her. It's really like people's terrible life circumstances that are outside of their hands. Mind you, she lived with them. She lived with people that have seen, I'm sure, unthinkable things. Does it increase any amount of empathy? No. She's unable to. She's psychopathic.
That's the problem. And they have enough grandkids. Do you know how many friggin' grandkids this family has? I think they can spare one or two.
Baby, I just know the thumbnail for this video, I am going to make it something that when you see, you will cry. That's my hope. If you see the thumbnail and the title of this video and it makes you upset enough to cry, then I would have done good.
No, he didn't. He made fun of the chin hair, but he would insist on plucking it, so it doesn't make sense.
It's just a joke there. She's moved on. She's talking about farts. She's talking about chin hairs. Like, their suffering and everything that they went through, it's a joke to her. It's literally a joke to her. Oh, they have all these kids, they can't provide for them. Okay. You drove by tanks. Like, you stood on rubble.
Well, I'm just bitter. That's why I'm complaining about these cultural differences. But there were a lot of things I loved about the Arab culture, of course.
Shut the fuck up. Okay? We don't want you. We will never accept you. We don't care about you. You are despicable. Stay away from our culture, from our people, from our religion. We don't want you. When you run your mouth like this, we don't want you.
That I didn't, that's the truth. I don't know. I'm confused about the hijab. Honestly, I'm like, am I wearing it for him? He doesn't want a wife wearing no hijab. Well, I don't want a husband who cheats as an Arab Muslim. So
anything she says at this point is like a moot point because like once you run your mouth and you joke about the suffering of people in that way, like the gloves are off. You like I will pretty much say anything about you at this point. Like,
sorry. Yeah, when I met him, he was more open-minded. He was miserable. He felt very confined. Maybe he's changing. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's experienced in Western culture, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna come crawling back now. He always pressured me to clean and stuff like that, even though it would be clean. I wasn't always the cleanest person, but
you were never the cleanest person. You are the embodiment of disgust and dirt and filth.
Oh my God, like one time I was in Syria, and I had just done laundry and dishes and mopped the hallway floor. So I made myself some shisha coffee, sat down, your show's giving me a headache. Why are you watching thousands of dollars? So he bought a car with that, fixed his house I have another wife, but you can't commit zina. It's not okay. Seriously, man. Pisses me off. It's so
I'm like so pissed off about what she said and upset. I'm just forwarding because I can't. There's only a few more minutes and I'm having a hard time getting through. So we'll go through the last 2 minutes.
And he was like, no way. And I guess for someone like him, being not modest would be super unattractive, But then don't get with someone. Like, get someone traditional. What the fuck?
No, he's gonna get with whoever he wants to get, and you have no control over that.
What are you doing with me? Wasting 3 years of my life?
Well, he never even liked you or cared about you. He wanted the passport. Because there's nothing unlikable or lovable about you because you're pathetic and you're disgusting and you're a narcissist. And when you're upset about something, you act out by making a joke about people suffering.
Heartache and what? Seriously, man. Pisses me off. It's so true when they say don't go out with a traditional Arab Muslim because they're just going to end up going back into their country, marrying somebody that their family wants them to. And that's 1,100,000 times correct.
You're so fucking stupid. You are so stupid and ignorant. And you have no idea what you're talking about because your exposure to Arab culture was to sit in a room and order food and gorge on it. And that's why your organs are failing right now.
They don't see it as cheating. They can have more than one wife and mess around. See, as Muslim, that would be zina. So no, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, that's adultery. You can't do that.
You can have another wife, but you can't commit zina. It's not okay. Before I met Salah, I was on Tinder, right? And I linked up with an Arab man. Oh, no. Come to find, like, he just wanted to hook up. He had a wife at home and children. You're absolutely right. And I was like, what's wrong with your wife? Like, why, you know? And he's like, oh, well, she's just become, like, really fat. And I'm like, fat? She's probably thinner than me, but whatever. She's become really out of shape and lazy and depressed, and she just wants to...
I mean, she's just like reenacting the stereotype of how like people become racist. Like you have a negative interaction with someone from a group of people and then you stereotype all of them. That's like the basic trainings of like how you become racist. Prerequisite number 1, you're extreme dumbass.
You know, stay at home all day.
No critical thinking.
And she's probably tired from taking care of your ass and your kid's ass.
And yet you still met up, okay? So you are trash. You still met up with him, right? And you're trying to put all this on him. He is trash, if that's true. The thing is, I'm not even inclined to believe anything that you say.
And yeah, it was a shitty thing to do to even meet up with him, but he told me when he got there. And I'm
lies.
No, it's not really like I would never do that again. The minute a man would ever tell me he's married, ew, get out of my life, and I'm telling your wife. I literally would find his wife and tell her. There's no news of him getting married right now. But I guess that's in the future, predictable. God forbid anyone have an independent fucking thought.
That's what's gonna happen. What do you mean independent thought? He wants to get married.
Independent thought alarm.
Independent. You're incapable of any kind of critical thinking. Independent thought? You? We need Rachel back. Rachel, use your philosophy degree. Bring it back.
Oops. Yeah, I know. Beep, beep. No, I'm not wearing hijab, I guess. I don't like having a shower by myself. Yeah, a couple showers together. That's the kind of comfort I miss that you take forever to rebuild.
You know what? Barbecue Chillin', thank you for ending with this. You know why? I'm not upset anymore that upset by what she said because, man, Karma is so good. Look at how she looks.
Like any kind of body?
No, the title and the thumbnail are still going to be very hurtful to her because that's my priority right now, but
Confidence? You have to introduce the fupa. It's hard. I think my fupa is a fupadema. I think it's a lymphedema. His family are probably watching this with him. Aren't you glad you're not married to this barren bald lady anymore? Your loss. You could be eating pogos. He's probably on his way now to send in the papers after all this shit.
Listen. Thank you, God, for Karma. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.